What's up, guys? Jake Ground Roll coming back at you with another video, and today we are doing part 2 of my top 50 players in the 2021 NFL Draft. Now, don't forget to click the subscribe button, subscribe for more great content. Said in the last video, please don't get mad at me. This is just a prospect ranking video. No need to get mad. Let's hop into it. 24, Travis Etienne, the running back out of Clemson, was very good in Clemson's offense. Was very good, very fast, I would say. He's really an elusive back that can also catch. Not as powerful as a potential Najee Harris or Javonte Williams, but was very good at Clemson, and would also be very good for whatever team takes him. And my top running back in the draft is next, in Najee Harris out of Alabama. Great, powerful guy, but also offers the ability to catch out of the backfield. Najee Harris is a very good player that I think a team should be willing to take a chance on. They want the best running back in the 2021 NFL Draft. 22, we have Christian Darrisaw, left tackle out of Virginia Tech. Darrisaw wasn't really getting talked about until his 2020 campaign. He was very good in 2020. Just turned it on and was very good this past season for Virginia Tech. And he was very good last season. That's really it. Very solid player there. Take. And 21, we have Kadarius Toney, wide receiver out of Florida. Kadarius Toney is a very good player. Moves so good. He just moves like you've never seen before. Jukes out anyone. I mean, you see, like, even the what was I gonna say? The ability, he catches pretty good, separates pretty good. Kadarius Toney is a very complete player. Just concentration trap here and there. What I like more about Rashad Bateman, other than Kadarius Toney, is Rashad Bateman's just ability to go up, and I like his more physicality than Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney is 5'11", Rashad Bateman's 6'1". Rashad Bateman's a really physical receiver. Doesn't move as good as Kadarius Toney, but it's just really solid. And people are kind of sleeping on him a little bit. I don't know why you would sleep on a guy that's really good in Rashad Bateman. At 19 now, we have Kwity Paye, edge rusher out of Michigan. Kwity Paye, I don't really know why guys don't like him as much. I mean, really high motor guy. I mean, I take it back. People aren't sleeping on him. Kwity Paye has a really high motor and, like, puts effort in. He might not be the most technically refined guy, but he's very good and very physical, very technically sound as a run stopper as well. Kwity Paye is a really good player. Coming in at 18, Elijah Vera Tucker, the offensive guard out of USC. Some people may value him as a tackle. I personally value him more as a guard. And do you really take a guard really high? I think the Vikings, his earliest range should be from like 14 to the potential back end of the first. He's got a wide range right now. But I like him as a player, a really talented player that I think a team should really take. He's been like a left tackle, like I said, for USC, but I think him more as a guard. That's why I have Tevin Jenkins higher on the list. He just is very, very good. Pancakes guys on the field. I forget what team it was against, but he literally plowed over the guy. And it's just ridiculous talent. That is very good. At 16, we have J.C. Horn, guy with great coverage ability, has a ridiculous cover resume. Played against like every receiver in the draft you can name up from the 2020 NFL draft receiver class and 2021 NFL receiver class. He's guarded like everyone. J.C. Horn is really good, and son of Joe Horn plays a lot like him. At 15, we have Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah out of Notre Dame. Owusu-Koramoah is the best cover linebacker in the draft. If he falls to the Browns need to take him. He is very good, and I don't know why Browns shouldn't take him if he falls to 26. He is so good. Coverage abilities there. He is very good. That's 14 now. We have Micah Parsons, linebacker out of Penn State. Micah Parsons has some lingering off the field issues and potentially doesn't want to play football. But if you can get that coached up and make him want to play football, Micah Parsons is very, very talented. Can potentially have pass rush ability, even though he's not an every down pass rusher. He just flies all over the field, making sideline to sideline tackles. Maybe he doesn't have the instincts there, but if you can develop him, he will be a very, very good player. Maybe a middle. I view him more as an outside linebacker, but depending on where you use him, he would be very good. 13 now, Trey Lance, the quarterback out of North Dakota State. Trey Lance has great athleticism. Sometimes the ball placement isn't there, but I don't really know why. Trey Lance is very good. I currently have him as QB4. There's no reason. Top 4 quarterbacks are very, very good. And Trey Lance should not be slept on. Some concerns with only being 1 year of college football at the FCS level may be concerning. But I think if he could go to the team like a Patriots, oh, look out, league. Trey Lance will turn into a monster. At 12, we have Patrick Surtain II, cornerback from Alabama, second best cornerback in the draft for me. I like Caleb Farley as the best corner in the draft. But Patrick Surtain II is very good. An all-around really solid player that just isn't going to get beat a lot. His father, very good. All these corners have dads, like how Patrick Surtain has Patrick Surtain. You know, Patrick Surtain II has Patrick Surtain. J.C. Horn, Joe Horn, Asante Samuel Jr., Asante Samuel. All these guys have great fathers that were just beasts in the NFL. A lot like him. But I think Patrick Surtain could turn something really good. 11 now, we have Jalen Phillips, edge rusher out of Miami. Is going to fall due to medical concerns because he had to retire from football because UCLA made him because he had too many concussions. But Jalen Phillips, when he's on the field, is a monster. Some people compare him to the Watt brothers, which is a very high comparison. But, I mean, it's probably well warranted. He is super technically sound and is a beast when he's on the field. But the main thing will be staying healthy. And now we enter the top 10. Coming in at number 10, Penei Sewell. Left tackle out of Oregon. Penei Sewell will start the season, I believe, as just 22 years old. Yeah, he was born on October 9th. Yeah, he'll start the season as just 21 even. Yeah, start the season as 21 years old, which is very, very young, but so much room to go. As a freshman, he came in and at like a teenager and just dominated. Penei Sewell is very good. Just concerns about him not being technically sound, but when he is, he's just a beast in the athletic department. Number 9, we have Caleb Farley, a former wide receiver and converted to corner. Ever since he's converted to corner, he's shown great athleticism, in my opinion. And if he just needs a little bit more room to develop. Lingering back surgery might it's going to drop him due to injury. It's going to drop him, but he's a really good player, and I would not be surprised if he turned into the best corner in the draft, as I have him. Caleb Farley's really good. 8, we have Justin Fields. Now, I don't know why you're saying Justin Fields can't read defenses. The Ohio State system is built around it. I was watching SportsCenter the other day, and Jeff Saturday was saying how Peyton Manning threw 20 interceptions the first year of his career. Justin Fields is very good. People are saying he's like QB 5. That's ridiculous. Justin Fields is very good, and you should not call him a bust. I watched a video yesterday, that the day I'm recording this, that said Justin Fields is going to be a bust. Are you kidding me? Justin Fields is a really good player that people are sleeping on for no reason. Number 7, we have DeVonta Smith, wide receiver out of Alabama. Didn't really turn it on his first 3 seasons at Alabama. I mean, Tua did throw the game-winning touchdown to him his freshman year. But, that's different because he was buried on a crazy Alabama depth chart. It consisted of Jerry Jeudy, Henry Ruggs, Jalen Waddle, and then DeVonta Smith was 4th last season. It's crazy. Then when he got the chance, he won the Heisman. I like Jalen Waddle better than DeVonta Smith, just because Jalen Waddle outplayed DeVonta Smith. But DeVonta Smith only weighs 175 pounds, which is very light. He needs to bulk up a little bit, but DeVonta Smith is really good. You should not sleep on him. Will be a very good player in the NFL. At 6, we have Rashawn Slater, tackle out of Northwestern. Best lineman in the class for me. Super technically refined, and there isn't really much you need to coach up with him. When he went against Chase Young, he shut Chase Young down. And will basically do that to anyone. Very technically refined. That's the only difference between him and Penei Sewell. Penei Sewell is just a freak athlete. It's sort of technically refined, but we need coached up a little bit. Rashawn Slater is very good. And at number 5, we enter the top 5. We have Zach Wilson, quarterback from BYU. Zach Wilson is very good. Sometimes he needs to push the ball downfield a little bit, but he has the arm to do it. Zach Wilson's very good. Great athleticism as well. Zach Wilson is going to be a complete player. And to the Jets, you might worry a little bit, but I think he's still going to be a really good player. Now, number 4, Jalen Waddle, wide receiver from Alabama. Just talked about. Jalen Waddle is very good. It's like 1A, 1B for me, for Jalen Waddle and Jamar Chase for me. DeVonta Smith is also a potential 1C. But Jalen Waddle is very good. An elite speed guy who great route running, awesome hands, and can catch the football and can go up and high point it as well. I just like Jamar Chase's overall just dominance. That one season I played at LSU, people are kind of forgetting about how good he was. Joe Burrow threw the ball up to him and he went up and got it and dominated who was ever in his way. That's why I have him at number 2. But let's talk about number 3, Kyle Pitts. Great versatile player that a team should take because he might be the best overall receiver in the draft. Kyle Pitts is so dynamic that a team needs to take him. Kyle Pitts is very good. And at number 2, we have Jamar Chase, wide receiver from LSU. Just is so dominant. When I saw him play at LSU, he was so dominant. That's literally it. Joe Burrow was the Heisman Trophy winner because of this man. He was so good. I get that Joe Burrow distributed the ball was very good. He was very good. But he's going to be very good for the Cincinnati Bengals. Jamar Chase is very good. And the number 1 prospect in the draft for me, Trevor Lawrence, quarterback out of Clemson. You know the deal with him. Has been great ever since he came to Clemson. And just has shown great playmaking ability, great athleticism, great arm. And that's going to end the video here. Guys, don't forget to click the subscribe button, subscribe for more great content. I'll see you guys.